Last night I was pulled over and the police officer, found 7 grams of meth on a girl. Oh wow, they found 6 Suboxone on me. They told me I got to give up the meth guy and make a couple of controlled buys to get out of the Suboxone charge, which I haven't even been charged with yet. Can they make me do this?
Well, no, they cannot. And be careful if you do agree to work with law enforcement, because I've seen plenty of cases through the years where people are told, oh, you can work the case off by making a couple buys. Well, how many buys are enough for you to have worked off the case? And at the end of the day, it's not law enforcement who has the final say. It's our state attorney's office that has the final say. So I would definitely be very, very cautious about making that decision, because sometimes it has backfired. If you're going to do that, though, you have to stay clean. I've seen people who did start working in good faith and then they get caught in criminal activity. Now they have the worst of everything, because they're going to be charged, and they also ruined all those controlled buys because law enforcement's not going to use them as a snitch to testify if they just got arrested for another criminal act.
All right, so does
sure.
Fish need to lawyer up?
I would, if I were him.
And
Absolutely.
so lawyering up, though, still means that you can work out a controlled buy agreement,
Sure.
or a non-prosecution agreement,
right,
or some type of an immunity agreement, something like that.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the nice thing about asking for an attorney is at that point in time, they can no longer continue questioning you until that lawyer is present. But basically, once you ask for an attorney, it's over with. They cannot start asking interrogating questions of you while you are in custody. Now be careful, because anything that you blurt out is fair game. We call those spontaneous statements. But if you ask for an attorney, the attorney has plenty of time to negotiate with the state attorney's office, and if necessary with law enforcement, to try to find out what is really going on here, and what assurances do you have that if you do this, your case really will result in the way in which law enforcement is telling you it will. Because I can assure you there are quite a few times where law enforcement tells people that, and then when the case goes to our state attorney's office, the state attorney has no idea what the defense attorney is even talking about. And if law enforcement doesn't keep their end of the bargain, now you did a lot of work and you're still getting prosecuted. So it's always best to ask for a lawyer. It's always best to be quiet. Invoke your right to remain silent. There's a reason why you have it. Don't help the police build their case against you. You'll have plenty of time to speak.